Welcome back to my meal prepping series. Today, I'm going to discuss your grocery list in order to help you be organized, save money, save time, and then also about kind of the grocery store layout, which we'll talk about in just a second. So, in my previous blog, I encourage you to clean out your kitchen with all the processed foods. And from experience, it can be very tempting to keep all those kinds of foods in the kitchen. So, when you're making a lifestyle change, this can actually derail you. So, you want to make sure you have those processed foods out. I then suggested that you go through your kitchen to see what types of foods you needed to get, like meats, produce, nuts, cheeses, avocados, and then to make a list. So, in the link below, there'll be an example in my blog on how to categorize a way that I categorize, that is, my foods. So, if you want to use that, you can go ahead and do that way. The reason I feel it's better to organize your grocery list into categories, that's just to kind of see an overall picture of the healthy foods you want to get, and it's going to help you in the grocery store to save time on walking from one end to the other and then back again because you forgot something and where is it at. So, because time is precious in all of our lives, I wanted to make sure that that time is saved for you. Also, one thing I hear is that many people, give that excuse that eating healthy is expensive. But with if you focus on the good foods for your body and it'll help eliminate those unnecessary purchases. I find that we end up spending more food because we're grabbing extra stuff in our cart that's not healthy. So then it makes it more expensive. I also really want to encourage the use of coupons. If you buy your local Sunday paper, I have mine delivered to my doorstep every Sunday. You're going to find a lot of coupons to use that are in your store ads, and you can organize your shopping experience because you can see which stores have things on sale and such. And that's another way to save money is to plan your stores out. For example, in my town, I have several stores I can shop at. Right here in my local town, I have Winco, Fred Meyer, and Safeway. I used to have Albertsons, but they closed. And so the closest one now is about 5 miles away. So unless they have like some huge, awesome deal, I'm not going to bother going there because that's going to cut back on my time and it causes me to spend more money in gas. However, if I'm in the area and I know that I need to pick up water or I need to get shrimp or I need to grab some cereal and they have a deal there, then of course I will stop there. Winco in my area seems to be the cheapest in general, so this is my go-to store, and I want to encourage you to have a go-to store also. What I mean by a go-to store is a store you can go to if you run out of something or you need to run to the store to grab an ingredient for a recipe. So I also then look at Fred Meyer and Safeway ads on Sundays and I clip their coupons. Now I'm not going to run all over the city to get good deals. I'm not going to go, to Safeway and then I'll go to Fred Meyer's and then I'll go to Winco unless I don't mind it. But for the most part, I really don't want to do that. I'd rather just pick one store. So I picked the store that has most of my grocery list on sale. However, you will want to be flexible because sometimes this happens. So, for example, one time Safeway had really, really good deals on produce. I mean, I wasn't going to go to Winco and I wasn't going to go to Fred Meyer because it was an amazing deal. But I needed to buy some shrimp as well at that time. Safeway did not have their shrimp on sale, and when that doesn't happen, it is very, very expensive. So, that particular month, I went ahead and I made an extra trip to Fred Meyer to pick up the shrimp because that one was on sale. So you do have to be flexible sometimes, but for an overall picture, that's kind of what I do. So when you get to your grocery store, keep in mind that the perimeter of it is your friend. So that's where you're going to find the cleanest foods to eat. The inside aisles are the ones with the processed food. However, I understand, like if you want your coffee, like I do, we're going to want to dabble in those aisles, but be aware of your shopping habits as well. I used to find myself going down to the candy aisle every single time I went grocery shopping because I would always buy myself a treat when I went there and then I would eat it in the car on the way home. So when I first started clean eating and prepping my meals, I really had to be aware of this and I had to break that habit because that's sabotaging myself. So I just avoided that aisle altogether. And I just don't want you to sabotage yourself from doing what you are motivated to do right now. I get it. It's not fun to think of yourself as a failure when you're trying to change something in your life and then you give up on yourself. So just be aware of your habits that might hurt you rather than help yourself. So don't forget to use your list and your coupons and have fun. This may be a new way of shopping for you, so be patient with yourself also. So I hope this helps, and I look forward to talking about next time on how to find time to meal prep. Have a great day and see you later. Bye.